the things I thought about were the people that were already in there. The brilliant musicians that preceded us into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We're just a link in a chain, a long, long chain that stretches back probably to whoever it was beating on a log in a cave, you know, 1 million years ago. We're just a part of a chain, and to see it politically incorrect right now, but you know, who knew in the early 50s? But I've been singing with Alan a long time, and it was one of the things that was most difficult for me when I left, was leaving my relationship with Alan behind.
And when you came here, you took it a step further and you actually applied for American citizenship. Why was it important to be a citizen?
I didn't want to be a hypocrite. I didn't want to praise this country. I didn't want to criticize this country without being a part of it. Where's that at? It all started with the Weavers and Pete Seeger, of course, Peter, Paul and Mary and Woody Guthrie and Phil Oakes and Bob Dylan, etc. We've always tried to speak truth to power. We've never made it 100%, but we're trying to shorten the distance between the public and the truth. But one thing we must remember is that we all have our truths, right? Stephen still thinks it was in Cass's kitchen that we first sang together. He's completely wrong, as we keep telling him all these years. So you got to believe me, I'm a really lucky man, and it seems to me that the harder I work, the luckier I get. Okay, Sean. Here's a new song. I do write about politics and the way life is, but I also write about love, of course. I wrote this song with my friend Shane Fontaine when we heard that our friend Levon Helm from the band had died. And having known Levon for a while, I know that he would like us to celebrate his death in music rather than mourning. I know it's okay to mourn, of course. It's a natural process, but... So anyway, here's the song, and it's called Back Home.
Dust to dust, ashes to ashes. At the speed of light, time slowly passes. And at the end, I guess nothing matters. So live your life before the wind scatters you back home. Sing us one last song. May the circle be unbroken. your eyes, the light is fading, and no one knows what will be waiting. So take a breath, then take another, and your soul will fly across the border, taking you back home. Take a load off. Load off and take a load for free. Take a load off and the load right on me.
In 1948, he wrote this song called Plane Wreck at Los Gatos. And of course, a lot of people assume the song is about undocumented workers, but the people that were killed on that plane, I found out recently, were part of the Pasero Project, and they were in the country legally on their way back home on contract. And so, let's do it. I just recently dedicated the names of all these victims on a beautiful headstone at Holy Cross Cemetery in Fresno, California, where the mass grave is. The crops are all in, the peaches are rotting, the oranges are filled in their creosote dumps. They're flying us back to the Mexican border to pay all their money and wait back again. My father's own father, he waded that river, and they took all the money that he made in his life. My brothers and sisters come working the fruit trees, and they rode the trucks till they took down and died. Goodbye, my one, goodbye, Rosalita, adios, mis amigos, Jesus y Maria. You won't have a name when you ride the big airplane, and all they call you will be deportee. Well, some of us are illegal, and others not wanted. Our work contract's out and we have to move on. And it's 600 miles to the Mexican border, and you chase us like outlaws, like rustlers, like thieves. Well, we died in your hills and we died on your deserts. We died in your valleys and we died on your plains. We died beneath your trees and we died in your bushes, both sides of the river. We died just the same. Goodbye, my one, goodbye, Rosalita, adios, mis amigos, Jesus y Maria. You won't have a name when you ride the big airplane, and all they call you will be deportee. Well, the skyplane caught fire over Los Gatos Canyon. Like a fireball of lightning, it shook all our hills. And who are these friends all scattered like dry leaves? The radio said they are just deportees. Now, is this the best way we can grow our big orchards? Is this the best way we can grow our good fruit? To fall like dry leaves and rot on your topsoil, and be known by no name except deportees. Sing it with us. Goodbye, my one, goodbye, Rosalita. Adios, mis amigos, Jesus Maria. You won't have a name when you ride the big airplane. All they'll call you will be deportee. Goodbye to my one, goodbye, Rosalita. Adios, mis amigos, Jesus Maria. You won't have a name when you ride the big airplane. And all they call you will be deportee.
Go Rafael. Who are on the road must have a code that you can live by, and so become yourself, because the past is just a goodbye. Teach your children well, 'cause their father's help will slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams. The one they pick is the one you know by. Sing this one. Don't you ever ask them why, if they told you you would cry. So just look at them and sigh. And know they love you. And you here of tender years, do you care? I know the fears that your elders goodbye. Be free and so please help your children. And with your you believe they see the truth before they can die. Teach your parents well, 'cause their children's hell will slowly go by. And feed them on your dreams. The ones they pick is the one you'll go by. Your turn, you sing it. Don't you ever ask them why, if they told you you would cry. Just listen to them and sigh, and know they love you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for listening. Nash.